Most Revit components offer two types of properties to create parametric variations of those components. There are instance properties. Those are things that affect only the selected instances, as well as type properties. Type properties affect all of the components that share that same type. Changing these properties enables you to quickly add variety to your design. Let's start by exploring a component's instance properties. Select an existing component, then you can change the instance properties for the selected instances in the Properties palette. The instance properties available are determined by the component itself, but most components offer the base level and an elevation above that level. Windows also offer a sill and head height property that let you adjust the height for every individual window. Similarly, doors often offer the swing angle for how the door should appear in plan views. Next, let's explore the type properties that are available for most components. Select an existing component, and when you edit the type properties, you'll be editing the properties for all instances of the selected type in your project. Type properties often control the materials and finishes of the families in your project. They often also control the dimensions, for example, the height, the width, or the inset of the object, maybe the trim width and projection, or any other measurements that define the features of the type. Most often, family types are used to define the sizes that are available for a component that appear in the type selector. You can duplicate an existing type to create a new size of the component in the same family. To do that, select an existing component, then click Edit Type in the Properties palette, click Duplicate, and enter a name for the new type. That'll create the new type that'll be available to be edited. Now we can edit the size parameters for that new type. To do that, we'll edit the relevant size parameters in the Type Properties dialog. For example, we might change the width of the component, maybe the height, or any other parameters that control the dimensions affecting the geometry. We can also edit the materials associated with this family type. When we click OK, we can place an instance of this new type in our model. It'll appear in the type selector available for us to choose. Occasionally, you'll change a type parameter so often that you decide you'd really like to have it as an instance parameter that can be changed on each and every instance of the component. To do that, select an existing component and then open the Edit Family tool. It appears under the Modify Furniture tab or whatever type of component you're working with. In the Mode section, you'll find the Edit Family tool. You can open the Family Types tool in the Family Editor, and within the Family Types dialog, choose the parameter that you'd like to change and click the Edit Parameter button. That Edit Parameter button looks like a little pencil showing in the lower left-hand corner of the Family Types dialog. In the Parameter properties, you can change the parameter from the Type category to the Instance category, and when you click OK, that parameter will be changed to an Instance parameter instead. Now you're ready to load the modified family back into your project. Open the Load into Project tool. You'll find it under the Create tab in the Family Editor section, Load into Project. This will load the modified family into the project you choose. And after that new modified family is loaded into your project, you can place several instances of the updated family. Select individual instances of the family, and then you can change the new instance properties in the Property palette to create just the appearance you'd like for each of the different instances of the component. In the illustration over on the right side, we're looking at a single element, the sofa, where now we're able to change the seat material and the frame material on an instance-by-instance basis.